Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. Good night, good night, good night. You must be wondering, what the heck is happening? What is happening? Cranky's back after 4 hours? Yes, yes. I'm gonna do a little bit of hurricane thing tonight. 1 second. Hey, T! 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 There's some put me on live, but there's some package downstairs. I don't want to miss. There's gonna take some job. So you must be wondering, what is Cranky doing on tonight? That makes no sense. Why is he on? Was it just on for 4 hours? We're doing a hurricane watch, hurricane watch, hurricane watch. And let me do this. Let me do this. Unless myself, my picture. You now come. You now come. Let me add to the stage. I'm moving myself with that picture, people. This is Halfway Tree Road. Halfway Tree location. Where you can see not even dog and move out there, only light. Not even dog out there, people. Only light out there. We are run this. We can't sleep, man, but we decide to say, you know what? If people at Jamaica are stay up at night and take beat, we can't take some beating too. We see how long before we go to bed. Now we can't sleep, man. I may just fall asleep here and go to bed in like 11:39. And you can hear all the wind I'm blowing in the background, right? This is Halfway Tree. You can hear the wind I'm blowing. And if you're in Jamaica, you want to call the people and tell us what's going on here right now. We have to do a watch along thing. We have at least about an hour or so before we go to bed. If we last that long. So if you're in Jamaica, I'm carrying this boat on Cranky Live and Balance View. This is Halfway Tree in Jamaica. I'm also here. This is the TVJ. So if you hear noise in the background, we had enough things simultaneously. We turn it down. Too loud. But yeah, I see car driving actually. There's a car on the road. Wow. More than one cars. Why? People can't take risks, boy. Weatherman? Yeah, Weatherman. Versatile, no people. Versatile. Versatile. I see TVJ is up and running. I'm sure the radio station up and running. People, those locations are probably very secure anyway. But the question, where those people go? Do they go home or do they stay in the building and sleep on cut or something? But it's a tough situation for those also in flood-prone areas. You know, some people don't want to leave their house, people, because they're very concerned about them being vulnerable to theft. So they probably put themselves in danger. There's a lot of authorities on the road. There's like police and soldier. But this is Halfway Tree, and you can see there's not even dog or walk. Even dog find shelter, people. Even the dogs find shelter. Nobody's on the road. Which is actually a good thing. We want to see people obeying their authorities in terms of them understanding how serious this is and the need to follow instructions and follow guidance, protect themselves. So it's a good thing. I don't think I've ever done one of these before. I never have watched along for weather before. Only watch along I do is sports, so it's always a good thing when you change up the programming. And this is one of those change tonight. I just did 4 hours. Just did 4 hours for the reggae boys. I'm tired, but I decided to come on, bless up jargons, and do some of this. So you have to see with me. I have it on both my Cranky Life channel and my Balance View channel. And by the way, before you start asking, I did ask permission of the person who owns the channel in Halfway Tree. And he did give permission. So as long as we don't just run it and don't say nothing on the channel. So you have the commentary as he suggests. But it's a difficult night for many on the island. The prediction is this going to be the worst ever, and I know what that means. Don't know what it means. Best of Apache, Jargons, thanks for being here. But we have relatives in Jamaica. And if we don't have, whether we have relatives or not is relevant. We should always be concerned about the island and what's happening. If you don't have relevant down there, I do have relatives, family down there, so. But it doesn't matter if you have family or not. That's irrelevant. You should always be concerned of parts in the world where people are challenged and in difficult situations. And Jamaica is not just a place of our home, but also a major tourist destination. No, listen, we can't sleep. Ask my cousin. Ask my nephew. Hey, T, come here. You don't even let me see you. Come here. You would even put on some clothes. Come, people them can see now. Can see. And put you. You're not coming in picture. You can't see you. Yeah, this is my neighbor people. He has a YouTube channel. What's it called? Well, how do you spell it? THRILLX. He says it's much more interesting than mine. It's mainly for kids though. Well, not let me rephrase that. It's mainly for young people because he does a lot of different stuff. He's very experimental and very adventurous. It's called THRILLX. Yeah. So if you should subscribe to it, give him a link, people. Give him a link. I build him channel. I build him phone faster than mine. You start about 2 weeks ago. You want 200 and now you want 1,000. Yeah. Last week I was 100. You just need some viewing hours now. Yeah. So just put it on the people and we can just run. That's it. Just put it on and we can run. Thank you. All right, sir. That was my nephew. I convinced him to start a YouTube channel. So he did. And but he does a lot of different stuff. His channel is not like mine. He just does stuff. He go do Pilates, he go do karate, he'll go hiking. I just stayed my little abode on Tartuna in something different. So his channel is different. But he's growing. He's put on like 800 subscribers in a week and a half. So much better than me. If you're big enough, if you like, I'm big enough to subscribe. And just put out video and start to like what I'm doing on a regular basis. But we're here to talk about the weather. If you want to call in the people and tell us if you're in Jamaica, if you're that far and you have to call in. If you're at Jamaica and you want to tell us what's happening in your situation, please do. We welcome the call. Please do, people, welcome the call. So if you're in Jamaica, you want to call in, yeah. Is that walking distance jargon? Let me see. Mullines and Waltham. Sort of. Depends on how far you want to walk. Actually, I used to live off Hagley Park Road, About when I was living in Jamaica, second to last year, I moved to Harborview. I lived about 4 to 5 blocks from Waltham Park Road. Off Hagley Park. Going the other way, go to Afritree Road. But halfway through, just dead or so, empty. Nobody there. Place is empty. Mr. Lee, how you doing? Oh, okay. I appreciate that, sir. Oh, okay. No, there's a hurricane watch. It's a hurricane watch. It's different. It's a hurricane. Well, I appreciate that. Okay. That is true.
Do you really want to make your holiday special? Tanzania has got so much to offer. From the famous Serengeti.
The storm. Well, I mean, I don't think it's happening, but it's water and rain, but it hasn't fully impacted yet. Based on what I'm seeing from TVJ, from I still haven't blown on a Harbortree yet, so. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, people expect the weatherman to be able to predict things exact. And what they're doing is predicting based on the storm is moving and the storm of his own mind. So you can't tell the storm to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't seen anything other than that. So I don't know. I haven't seen anything other than that. I haven't seen anything where somebody's saying it has changed, but what it is moving very, very slowly. Very, very, very slowly. Now, Jamaica drainage. The drainage in Jamaica in a lot of places is not really great, right? The drainage is not great. Yeah. So as the water fall, it just accumulate. Yeah. Well, I mean, do they provide them with the facilities to allow them to dispose of their garbage in the right way? Right. Right. I mean, when I was in Kingston in June, the streets were pretty clean, to be honest. At least the areas I was in. I was very surprised how clean. Yeah. Okay. 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 Well, it's very convenient, right? You just figure you just throw it over there. Right, no, it's very no, it's true. It's very convenient, right? I mean, you have something in your hand and you want to get your see a garbage can around. You may not even look for the garbage can, just look for the gully. Um, ain't stopping anytime soon. That's for sure. Ain't stopping anytime soon. That's not stopping anytime soon. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, they may move you for a reason. What they moving you for? Normally, when they're gonna build a road to your place or something, yeah. And then somebody is moving, and then somebody is moving. Wait a second, not hearing you. Wait, listen, not hearing. You guys are not hearing him? That can't be right. You're not hearing the call? Wait, let me hold up. That don't make any sense because I haven't. No. It's. Are you guys hearing him? He said he's not hearing you at all. No, but I'm hearing you loud and clear. Hold up. No, man, you're not gonna beat it, man. We don't answer the 9 year, but it coming through the system. Wait, hold up. All right, cool. All right. Hey, Jargons, tell me if you're not here. That make no sense to me. The system is hooked up, and it wasn't working earlier. You know, unplug it back in. That doesn't make any sense to me. Let me check the system. That doesn't make any sense. Hello? I was hearing you good. Can you hear him now? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Can you hear him now? Hey, Jargons, can you hear him? No, I'm not getting any feedback yet. Let me see. Them can't hear it. That don't make no sense. Hold up. Hold up. Let me just see something here. Maybe I didn't hook up the system right, but I thought I did. I think I know. Let me just see something. All right. Let me know if you can hear him now, people. Let me know if you can hear him now. Good
night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Pick up on yourselves. Cranky's here. The man that come and spit the truth and fire. Like it, not like it. Let's take go.
Seems to hear you faintly. Hold up. But it sounds low to me. Go on, Jeremy. Go on.
Yeah, I'm hearing myself loud and clear. You know, again, Cranky, I was watching the news today. Where about it was a thing. I think you will forget where it was.
I'm saying my hearing now. I think I know what happened. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. And they did not want to go. They did not want to go in the bus. And it was a freaking lowland, right?
Right.
I'm saying I hope that emergency force must not go out, you know what I mean, for those folks. Those who, you know, did not want to go and leave them community.
Right.
If something happened, I don't think it's fair for emergency crew go and you know and pull them out. I wouldn't go.
Well, that's not unique to Jamaica, you know. You know that in the US when they had some of these things in Florida, and we have seen people lose their lives who decide, especially some older folks that they're not moving, they stay there.
The crank in Florida, they passed a law now. Once you were told to evacuate, it's a red area, and you didn't. Sorry, you're on your own.
Yeah, but some people stay on their own, and they end up
and
losing their
that's
lives.
fine. You stay on your own. You don't want to hear the call. You stay on your own.
Yeah.
Nobody is coming to get you. You're on your own. You make your choice.
Yeah.
Swimming at it. Yeah, man. But just want everybody stay safe.
Yeah, man.
Everybody stay safe and just respect that. The people them want loot. Jesus, God, want just stop it. Do. People work hard for them things, man. They're hard for them things, man.
Well, now is the best time. No people figure it's the best time to go steal some stuff and like people distracted. So.
Right. I just tell you, just think about just think about your neighbor how hard he work and stuff.
Yeah, man.
People hard and work with them stuff, man. But anyway, everybody.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Big one, listen, big up for yourself.
All right, Jeremy.
All right,
cool.
Yeah, man.
Jeremy calling in people to wish everybody safety. I'll call somebody at Jamaica. I'll call them and call me earlier. I'll call them. I said, boy, I'm coming to my cranky. Yeah, I call him down at night. I'm gone in bed. Now pick up. Phone just rings. All right, let's see if he comes back. If he calls me back. I was making a call to Jamaica people to see if this person would call me back and tell me what's happening on the ground. I'm sure a lot of people probably went to their bed because obviously it's almost 12 o'clock, 3 minutes to 12. But I stay on there, people just come on for a few, showing the picture of halfway tree, how it's set up, and the fact that it's still just wet, and the only vehicles on the road seem to be emergency vehicles, which is a good thing. You don't want too many people to be on the road and taking unnecessary risks. The lights are still working, people. So lights still working. Jamaica light sometime is on its own thing. I just called him. He's not picking up. I just called him. He's not picking up. Can call me? Sure, I don't know. Couldn't take no call. I'm tired. I just called him. He's not picking up. Not sure what's happening. We haven't gone in bed. Or maybe he doesn't want to pick up the call. I thought he would pick up, you know. When I want to call certain people. Let me see if CC is still up. I'll text him. Then I call him. And who knows if people still have if people still have access. Because your phone sometimes could ring, you know, and not pick up, you know, because access cut off. But over this time, they were saying this time is shifting. Storm is shifting location or shifting position. Now TVJ is on, but he's not talking about the storm. They might talk about something else. Trying to hear it and say I can relate to you. Those of you who may not have it. You're talking about a hurricane, but I don't want to hear them I say. Why are they not? You know, Mr. We can't find another channel, people. Give me more information than this one.
This is why your skincare isn't working. You need proven anti-aging ingredients. You need superior absorption. You need...
My bad idea somebody to have a channel that's show something 24/7. Really interesting. I don't know how they maintain that. Yeah, but if they haven't lost power yet, Jargon, they don't have to see it no battery. Just charge it. Just charge it while it run. And you're always told to have batteries, but you can't have no battery with the phone thing. But you should always buy a remote charger. I think I have like 3 of them at home. So, but you gotta remember how to charge. You gotta remember to charge them. But now, if my light go out, I probably could run my phone for about 4 days. I always make sure you have extra charger. You can hear the wind, though, people. You can hear the wind in the background now. Blow hard. The wind is blowing very, very hard. I try to find something to say. If there's any other channel that has. That's carrying storm information. And these are all the channels up and running really well. That wind is loud, isn't it? As would be expected, I guess. And if you just join us, this is halfway 3 in Jamaica. As you can see, the roads are very desolate. Nobody's on the road. Smart. No camera view of my bay. No, I'm bringing out a YouTube channel. I did ask the person permission actually, so. But now I'll go on some of the channel unless them give me permission to go on them channel. We called the person tonight and he graciously said, yes, we can use it, but we can't just put up the channel and just make it run on us and nothing. So we're doing commentary along with the channel, but I don't have anything on my mobile actually. And if I do, I'll probably have to go call that person if their numbers are available. So that makes it difficult. I think where people should be interested in is more St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, Portland area. Maybe more challenging than, say, Kingston or Montego Bay. So I'm watching another channel that's talking about the storm and stuff, but they want to show programming and people are going to be interested in, I guess, apart from just the song. No, I should do. I have an idea, people. Let me see if we can get this. Let me have an idea. Let's see if my idea will work. I'm gonna try some people.
The McDonald's snack wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch snack wrap. Spicy snack wrap. You broke the internet for a snack.
So this is hits 92 FM. I want to see what news they bring in. No, I can't play people music on my channel. So we have to count that out. I'm play music. Can't do that, people. Can't do that. I thought they would give me some update. I don't know if I can hear it to myself, but no, we can't do that. We can't play people music on the channel at time. Can't do that at all. I mean, yo, me call you, call me back. He said, me get that yo from somebody at Jamaica. And me said, we can, where is, so if we text him in battery run out, he's saving battery. So let me see if I can get any update for somebody on the ground versus just a silent alpha tree. Let's see if he comes back. Yeah, there's I was watching a YouTube channel earlier, and it was one that was pretty good actually. It was very. Let me see something. So I can bring it to you guys. Let me see if I can do this. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to be creative. Try to be creative. I need to find something live to bring to you, but everything I see here is dated. Let me try to find a live channel, people, and I give it the audio versus the video. We'll keep everything I see here is not live. I see some live channel, but there's one channel where the person is getting really good, timely update.
Regardless, the storm is massive. It's the storm surge. It is the potential of catastrophic flooding and our winds.
Derek Van Dam, thanks very much. Joining me now is the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness.
So Holness on CNN.
We've heard of
CNN
deaths,
people.
13 injuries so far related to storm preparations. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, people have been trying to prepare for the storm, and in preparing for the hurricane, doing what we have advised in terms of cutting trees and clearing debris that may cause greater harm. Some people, unfortunately, would have had accidents which would have led to deaths. But outside of that, the country is prepared. The government is prepared. All our agencies are prepared. And we believe that a strong preparation is very good and important for a strong recovery.
What sort of shelters, what is the shelter situation for people in Jamaica?
We have 850 shelters.
Yes, sir. I was just listening to your Prime Minister, you know. You cut him off. You cut off your Prime Minister, you know. Say yes to you.
Oh, I wasn't listening to him. I was listening to
he's on CNN.
Okay. What, begging money?
No, he's explaining to them how Jamaica is preparing for the hurricane.
Which is how?
providing information to people, providing shelter, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, in the local news, people are talking about the fact that they're at the shelter. And some shelters, for example, in St. Elizabeth, they were reporting that there is no food or water there. But
they're not promising food, they promise shelter, they're not promising no food.
No, man, you have to provide.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, people are leaving out and walking. I had a very one that really moved me. I saw this lady in St. Thomas.
Right.
You know, she had a gallon bottle of water and a bag, and she moved. She said in Gilbert, she was the first person to move. It's Morant Bay, that river that runs out to the sea.
Okay. And
her backyard is basically the sea. And so she walk and they're interviewing her and she's saying, boy, yeah man, I'm me first I go there, so I'm now wait. Because she remember Gilbert. And she was the first person at the shelter in that time. Look, The real test of it is, it was sad. You know, it's poor people just moving with what they can. You have to remember that there are people who don't drive. Right. So people walking to the center. So, but it's a rough in the Gideon come Wednesday, brother. I'll tell you that. It's a rough.
What do you mean come Wednesday? You mean the post?
The aftermath.
Yeah.
It's the aftermath that I worry about, you know.
Yeah.
The aftermath. It's a rough in the Gideon. Trust me. I kind of lucky, cause my yard big. My house was built like 1, 2, about 3 feet, so about 2 feet high.
But you're not close to water, are you?
No, not close to water, but I'm where I am now. I'm close to Jack's Hill.
You're at the bottom of the hill.
Bottom of the hill where the water come tumbling down. But one thing I do, I have to give thanks for GPS. I have light, I have water.
You have something that generator?
No, not at this property. I wasn't able to bring it from the Mandeville one. But, I
thought everybody in politics had every single thing possible that one could need.
Yeah, but I have more than one house.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
and the one thing about is more than one house. Anyway,
I don't have more than one generator. But look, I went through Berry. It's not nice without the light and water. I'm hoping that I went to had some lunch at dinner at Pegasus, and I saw a lot of some Spanish-speaking men. I'm assuming that they are the linemen, as they call them.
Yeah.
From like Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic. Who the JPS says they are brought in so that the response can be better this time.
Okay. Well, hope that is the case, right?
They said they have moved assets nearer to various places so that everything doesn't have to travel in from Kingston and the block roads, etc. But this is going to be rough, brother. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I'm hearing, I'm showing halfway tree, and the wind is very strong. You can hear it.
Well, I don't have much wind, to be honest. Just rain.
Yeah, but I'm showing you halfway tree, and there's a lot of wind there. There's a camera. The camera show. Yeah.
I can't watch this show and talk at the same time. But I'm just saying that.
Wait, you watch show on your phone? I say you watch show on your phone. You watch YouTube on your phone?
I'm talking to you, but I have the YouTube and the television. I can't.
Oh. You can't multitask, you say?
Yeah, but no, some of the instruments plugged out. But you have to prepare for light to go. I don't want to damage my equipment.
Yeah, don't look with my family member lost every
Let's
single
pray
TV
for
in
your
their
people,
house.
them.
My people,
Everybody
them
involved.
secure, man. Them secure.
I'm just saying to the man and man, them 64 people watching, you know, to the man and man. All I can say is this. Just put on some little money in the man so you can forward because they're gonna need it. Believe, my brother. Believe. You know?
Yeah.
But of course there's some Jamaicans who just don't take shit. I saw them out in Rima. They have a water party. You're like, okay.
Yeah. As if the Rima host are the strongest host on the block. So
And if Rima is
that's
not
strong.
just right across from the well, I guess you have the Maypen Cemetery.
Yeah.
To block you.
Okay.
People are taught what I think the pastor was saying from St. Elizabeth is people are traumatized from burial.
Oh, okay. So you heard that, right? You heard that wind, right?
Yeah,
that's some Tree. I just turned it off, but that's some Tree.
Look, when you wake up Wednesday morning, there'll be destruction, right?
Yeah.
I wish the government well, you know, they can respond, but I know them just on some PR BS car. No other thing I go.
So you're saying they're not as prepared as they're suggesting?
No, they're not.
Yeah, okay.
They're not. Look, man, up the sun, them man a clean gully, but I saw the gully and in St. Thomas in the news report about St. Thomas. I mean, nothing look clean about that.
Yeah.
So, one of the things, because I was part of crafting the PNP manifesto, right? Is that we need the Sandy Gully was built like half a decade ago, maybe half a century ago. Jamaica needs a modern drainage system that is compatible with the frequency of weather-related events that we are going to face. And that should be a priority consideration. I mean, lost in all the politics, I know people never saw those things or read those things, you know?
Yeah.
It means that rather than something coming once every 37 years, it might be once every 10 years. And certainly a hurricane every 2 or 3 years.
You mean because of what? Because of climate change?
Climate change.
Yeah.
I know you may not be a believer in climate change.
I am a believer in climate change. What are you talking about? Do I look like Donald Trump to you?
You're an atheist.
I'm not an atheist. You see, people, that's how you get accused of things. I've been called out all night. People are accusing me of things. But I'm not an atheist. There's a big difference. I'm not even agnostic. I don't believe in Jesus. I think that's a made up thing. Doesn't mean I don't believe in God. There's a big difference, right? I don't believe in Jesus. I think Jesus is something that some person concoct up in whatever. I think it's nonsense. But don't mean I don't believe in God.
Okay, I differ from you.
And if you say that to people, they lose their minds. Literally lose their minds. And I'm like, I can't help you. I spend a lot of my youthful days in church. I understand it. I respect people who want to support their religion. I have nothing against their religion, but not having that conversation about the Jesus. God, we can talk about God. Jesus, we're not having the conversation. But if you believe, that's your prerogative. I was with my doctor the other day, and that's all he was talking about. God is saying, I'm thinking, maybe God is something in your hand because you ain't fixing my eye the right way. You're effing up my eye. Sorry, my language, but you messed up my eye. Something is wrong someplace. Something is wrong someplace.
I'm sorry to hear. Yeah. But can we be different from all the other shows that doing Hurricane Watch right now? The sport.
We are always different. We're not doing sports and Hurricane Watch, but we can talk about different things, people.
No, the sporting infrastructure. It is going to be decimated.
I don't think so. How are you going to decimate a field that never good in the first place?
Like some of them
maybe like the stadium. So maybe the stadium may have leakage and it gets exacerbated. Something may not, the structure.
No.
Okay, the structures, yes. But not the fields per se. Are you going to do the fields any worse?
And the light posts, the lights, that's the one I worry about.
The lights are going to be a challenge. In fact, for the entire island.
Not JPS coming back, I'm talking about, I believe that in some of those places like Mount Pleasant or the little rickety one, then when they put up some of the
well, maybe they fix them better next time to withstand. Sorry,
no, I think that some of them are going to be down.
Some of them are going to be down, yes. And the people who take light when I feed them, I have some little hurry up thing when they hook up. They're more challenged though. My hope is that, you know what, the storm deviates someplace.
It doesn't turn.
Other than where it's going, because it's moving slowly. That's the problem. It's not like it's not a hit and run. It's a hit and stay. Not run no way.
It's moving.
Yeah.
Different from Beryl. In Beryl, in like 6 hours, Beryl didn't make landfall. Beryl just went along the coastline. Same as this is, but it's really the turn that I think everybody is worrying about. It was supposed to be Clarendon. Initially, that's what they predicted. Now, if it had turned at Clarendon, Kingston and St. Andrew, which is the major population here, would have been affected. Because we are within the 45-mile radius around the eye.
All right. So is there a possibility it can pass
St. Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Maybe turn at Westmoreland. That would be devastating to the whole tourism infrastructure.
Yeah, that's the concern, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the hotel should be okay, but you're right. All those things, makeshift stuff, that some of them put up, all them things they're gone.
The bar and the hotel, physical hotel plan will be okay, but not else.
Yeah. You know, I remember once in Florida, I forgot which hurricane it was, but they had built up this, you know, from Miramar down to Pembroke Pines, they had these street line with, you know, trees, and it looks beautiful. And you went back after the storm, nothing.
But a lot of those palm trees don't really have deep roots. You know?
No, it showed. They all got knocked down. They all got knocked down. Yeah.
But no, I worry about. I mean, like football, and stuff. That's gonna be like a beating.
Well, there's no football for a while, right? At least until next week, I would assume.
I don't think it will cover in time the roads and the stuff. The road infrastructure.
Right.
You know.
Let me see what's happening at Halfway Tree. Let me see if it's the same noise we heard before. Yeah, it's the same wind. It's raining. There's more rain coming. Somebody's driving on the road, though.
Jamaica people are a fence, you know.
It's a small car. He ain't really stopping at the light either. I don't blame him. I wasn't light green. Maybe the light was green. Maybe I'm wrong.
Gunman them out.
This time of night, this weather? This time of night, this weather? I don't think so.
One thing about gunman in the business. As a matter of fact, I expect there to be some major shootings and stuff, because they figure that police are busy looking about the what do you call it again now? Looking about the what's it? Disaster risk management.
Unless you are going to the hospital or coming from the hospital or some emergency work, why would you be on the road? I don't understand.
And you should have been there already anyway. Put it that way. And so unless you're carrying a pregnant woman or somebody who fell sick. So I mean, I don't want to say anything about the man, but it's likely that it's just a man who go check a cat.
Not this time of night in this weather. Nothing is not that good. For your life. Sorry. You're talking about not the best weather. No, I wouldn't think so.
So my yard is pretty big, right? Huge lawn. So this is the first time that I'm actually seeing water. So normally, even in Beryl, mine just soaked away.
Okay.
But there have been some recent high-rise buildings that are going up around me.
I thought those don't you guys have restrictions on what can be built in your area?
They're not in a business about that.
What do you mean? Wasn't that part of the problem you have with some buildings that were built above certain agreed level and they had to knock down?
They're not doing that. That's what they show you there. Them man, they just pay your money, they keep going, they work on Sundays. Sometimes I have to call the police because all up to midnight they are construct when you're supposed to stop at 6. There's one going up next to my parents. You can't have to call for them. Tired.
Yeah, but police ain't gonna do nothing, right? Especially if they have resources and they can, as you said, yeah. I'm watching. They're not really showing hurricane. Wait, the hurricane not hit yet. You know, you not really hit yet. Yes, I make nice. Come here, I watch channel. I'm not seeing nothing go on.
Look, I think it's moving further to the west. So, and again, but at least 1/3 of the population of Jamaica lives in Kingston, right?
Is that much? Probably. Kingston St. Andrew. Kingston St. Andrew.
Kingston St. Andrew.
Does that include Portmore?
No.
Okay.
I would say I would hazard. I mean, somebody can Google it and let us know. But I would hazard about 1 million people live in Kingston and St. Andrew.
1 million? Really?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
I mean, somebody Google it and just prove that Cataract is love shop. I mean, I'm no demographer. I'm just guessing. Or the 0.7, the 2.7 or the 0.9. How many people live in Kingston? Even after that.
There's a lot of people in a very condensed area, isn't it?
Yeah, we're like Gaza.
The population of Kingston and St. Andrew, if this is right, is 1.2 million.
Cataract is right.
With St. Andrew having a population of 573,000. But our Kingston was very, very small. Meaning Kingston, the land space for Kingston, not the population, the land.
And right? Densely populated. Kingston is densely populated.
Yeah, 1.2 million. Metro area is 177,000. No, that's not right. The metro area, yeah, it's 1.2 million. So wait. Yeah, it does say 1.2 million. Kingston and St. Andrew. Interesting. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
For 2.19 million or whatever the number is.
2.9. Population rate what? 2.9?
Yeah.
2.8 in 2024.
Oh, okay.
Less than Puerto Rico to rat it.
Well, and I have to make a population overseas, right?
Yeah, a little less than half. A little less than half.
A lot of people have left the rock over the years.
No, but and when they say the birth is not going up. So okay. There's not much to see. This is the night part of hurricane. Again, thankfully, it's going to be in the day that the hurricane really hits land.
So it's tomorrow in the day?
Tomorrow in the day, they said.
So I'm gonna come back tomorrow, people, and maybe show halfway tree for a little bit. Not a ton. I'm gonna show halfway tree for a little bit tomorrow. So if I can get more video of other places. So you expect to hit tomorrow in the day, you're saying. What time? You know what time tomorrow?
Should be in the morning. And it should go all day. That's what they say. About 12 hours it should be over land. It's a long time, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Well, Beryl, I think Beryl was over land. Beryl didn't even reach land, but I mean it was moving quickly, so
right.
quick after there, you saw the sun come out, which is the eye, and then you got the rear of the system.
But I will come back tomorrow, people. I'll try to get some videos in the morning. Well, you know what? It won't matter until, as you say, in the day when things happen. I try to get some videos and post them up along with showing halfway tree look, since we have the access to that channel now.
You're obsessed with halfway tree.
Well, no, because the only thing I have access to that's live and show, and that may get knocked out if the cameras get knocked out. So.
Don't forget some comment before trying to go through them. The man them just drop in the chat. Where are you from in Jamaica? Just drop in the chat. Where you're from?
No, we'll do that tomorrow. We want to go to bed now. We've been on for like 5 hours today.
Every time I call the program, you're ready to go.
I was on for 4. I was from 6 to 10. You called me at 10 something. I was on from 6 to 10 today. That's 4 hours.
I really didn't call to talk long because I wasn't going to burn out battery. I just saw that light was on. I had my lights off. So I actually got up, went to the bathroom. I saw that.
Somebody said one day Cranky will get to know Jesus by revelation. Or we get to know something that doesn't exist. What are you talking about? Ironically, if you know something that doesn't exist, don't go and wait for Jesus to come. What Jesus come do? We love them argument. Hey, people, I love those debates, you know.
We're not having that debate today.
We can have the debate, you know, because this is supposed to be a natural disaster, which is supposedly deity that caused these things. I don't know why God, if God loved you, will have some natural disaster kidnapping people. It made no sense to me. Lord help us with these illogical way of reasoning. But anyway. Cranky.
Jamaica has been scheduled for quite a few hurricane hits.
Yeah, it's been having major hurricane hits.
And we've been lucky.
Yeah.
So people believe.
Yeah, I mean, people believe in a lot of things.
Now you have stupid TikTokers making fun of everything, and people don't believe that it's, it's serious. Hurricanes are not afraid of gunmen, right? So for the people who say that, man, it's not coming.
You hear that wind? That wind is. I'm surprised you don't have wind where you are.
I'm not hearing. I have to be honest with you. I'm not hearing that wind. I have one of my windows open.
Well, you have basement. That you make an basement.
Right. So it's probably not in my direction.
Yeah, it's blowing off a tree. It's pretty loud in off a tree, actually. I turn it down, but it's pretty loud.
So, but it's Jamaica, you know. And we love.
You know what?
Hope. It's Jamaica land we love. Hope she withstands in the morning.
Question: Does the land love us, or does the hurricane love us? That's the question.
No, because I mean, we have done some stupid things with building. We've transformed a lot of the green space. So I'm originally from Paddington Terrace, right?
You know what?
So I'm originally from Paddington Terrace. No. Paddington Terrace had 80 homes on there. Right? Now, they are about, I would say, 40 apartment complexes there. And in each one of those apartments, you can count up to each one of those complexes, you have a minimum 40 apartments. So instead of having 80 residences and they concretize everything in order to have parking space and driveways and stuff like that. So the natural runoff for the land is gone.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's understandable.
So some people are short term. They don't think, but Mother Nature, I'm telling you, I mean, I've been to Africa, been to Australia, whatever. One thing people say, Mother Nature always comes back for what is hers. You know what I mean? And nature is unforgiving.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
But earlier I called you, so indulge me for a couple. But earlier I called you. I have a question.
Yes.
If fit, club or no club, would Michael Antonio be on the 23-man roster?
I don't know how you're fit without any club.
Meaning not injured. If he's not injured.
No, I don't think so. If he's playing for a club, yes. He's gonna be the club. He's gonna be one of the first picked by the coach. But if he doesn't have a club, it's hard to justify him when the coach has gone on and talked about players without club. Same for Damian Lowe. It's gonna be hard to justify those players coming to the squad when you're saying that you gotta be playing someplace, even though a lot of players are not playing. They're someplace, but they're not playing. Wasn't that the argument used to keep Ravel out?
But he's not consistent.
I we know.
So, exactly. Should a player like? But I don't understand why you would have to come here. So I was watching a match the other day, right? How does this big tall striker come on? And I couldn't believe that it's our under 20 striker who was at Reading, Jamari Clark, playing for Mobile United.
Yeah, he's playing well too, isn't he? In Jamaica.
Should Antonio come and play for Tapa? Play at Mount Pleasant for 6 months?
Doesn't he want to get paid?
Talking in podcasts.
Doesn't he want to get paid?
He hasn't been the highest paid player in his life, but I don't think Antonio short of money.
I don't think he's short of money, but as I said before,
I can't see why Antonio wouldn't pick up a contract in Saudi Arabia.
That's a good question. Do they want him in Saudi Arabia?
They want anybody. They want everybody in Saudi Arabia.
No, not really. You get more picky now. The hurricane landfall is between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. So maybe come a little bit early in the morning and just see what's going on. And let's see tomorrow if people are on the road much more than today. That should be interesting, actually.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that people can sub dark off food.
You'd be surprised. I would agree with you that it intuitively doesn't seem to make sense, but all right, Cataract, I got my bed. It's 12:35. I come on for an hour. If you come on for an hour, that's what I'm coming for the hour for. People, tomorrow morning, we're gonna try to come on sometime in the day to give you update. But keep contact with your loved ones in Jamaica. Hope they're all okay.
No, don't run down the people in battery, man.
No, man. They're supposed to plug in them phone. They're supposed to plug in them phone. They're supposed to plug in.
The opposite of any work platform we tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms.
Why is it get there? Sorry, that was... yeah. Why are you saying get there?
I'm just saying that, spend little money for them come Thursday.
Yeah, I always say money for them. What you talk about, Kevin? I always say money for them. What you talk about?
Man and man, them I talk about. For some people, and it's gonna hurt the economy, right?
Big time, given the tourism element.
Food prices are going to go up, so it's gonna mash up the inflation, right? So just remember your people, them man. That's right. But nobody remember me, my uncle, my uncle in New York, hard-working barber, 80 years old.
And he's still working?
Right there on Utica Avenue.
And where?
Utica and St. John's, between Connecticut.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Utica and St. John's. Oh, he's on the other side of Eastern Parkway. Okay.
Yeah, other side of Eastern Parkway.
Yeah.
Other side of the Eastern Parkway. That's where I've always lived. My mom them lived on Roosevelt Island. My uncle lives on Lincoln Place, which is just between Eastern and St. John's. The barbershop moved out on St. John's. It was right on the corner of Utica and St. John's, but it's moved across the road now. near the fire department.
Yep.
It was upstairs at the Guyanese restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is right.
Cranky must be tired.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
You're not in Brooklyn. You're not in Brooklyn.
I'm in Brooklyn, yeah. But I move between. I'm between Brooklyn and down south sometime nowadays. I mean, in Brooklyn.
Oh,
yeah,
in New York. In New York, you're in Brooklyn. Okay.
Yeah.
Same Crown Heights area?
No, I don't live in Crown Heights. I lived in Crown Heights when I first came to the country. And I live in different places in Brooklyn. I lived downtown Brooklyn for a long time. And then
where is downtown Brooklyn? Where do you call downtown Brooklyn? Sorry.
Where the Net Center is.
No, I don't even know.
Nets Basketball Center is right.
Conway is.
Well, you know where Atlantic Avenue train station is?
Okay.
I live right by there, right in the heart, and there's an Apple store there too, right in the heart of it. But I left there a few years ago. But I love living downtown because everything is in close proximity. Well, most things except with Jamaican restaurant. But most things.
Green Point. Man, big up yourself, right, Spence. Yeah, man, we have strength, man. We have faith, you know. Oh, lady said her husband live in Clarendon.
Clarendon, Maypen. Is Clarendon supposed to get hit hard?
It's off the grid now because it's going to hit. That was the first part that was predicted. It was predicted to slam Clarendon.
Okay.
Like we'd have had to redraw the map.
So that's changed then, right? Because one time was Portland, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, all that.
No, man. No. It was going to be Clarendon.
Right.
St. Anne and St. Mary.
St. Anne was part of it, yes.
Yeah, and St. Mary. Yeah. There's no Brooklyn in Clarendon. Big up in But
there's a Clarendon in Brooklyn.
There's a Clarendon in Brooklyn.
Clarendon Avenue in Brooklyn, yeah. There's a Clarendon Avenue in Brooklyn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, the sad thing about this, like, just coming there and living there, the only thing I need to know was, you don't need to know anything else except Crown Heights, because there's Jamaica and everything, there's everything you need.
No. The same Caucasian people that get named off of Jamaica, the same one get named off of here. I can bet. Same Caucasian people, they probably name it off of there, they name off here. I could bet. I haven't looked it up, but I assume that's how it is.
I didn't know Clarendon Avenue. I didn't do it. I learned something today. Big up Apache 876.
Clarendon, Beverly, Harlem Avenue there. Yeah, Clarendon is a long, decent enough street, a long enough street.
The thing is, it's funny that you can just be in an area. I mean, my brothers and them live there with my mom. And that I only spent like a year.
Oh, okay.
I never know anything except I know Linden Boulevard. Well, Church Avenue, obviously. I didn't have a girlfriend, but she lived in what is LKM, those roads there, that's Flatbush.
Where?
L Avenue, K Avenue, those avenues. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I live right on the corner of St. John's and Utica. We never had to go anywhere. There's a guy needs a Jamaica restaurant, Uncle Baba, my auntie, a hairdresser. We're still there. I think my aunt is like 80 something, like 85. Still have good people here. But I give thanks because they wake up every morning and walk from Lincoln and walk, you know. But it has kept them alive.
Yeah. Now that's a pretty busy commercial area.
Yeah, right up to Eastern Parkway.
Yeah. And then if you go to the next block over, it's connected. There used to be a Chinese shop bakery over there for years.
Yes.
An Asian Chinese bakery, but Jamaican Asian. Jamaican Chinese
I know exactly where.
Yeah.
Dollar van. But they go around the place and turn it in a road taxi. Frankie, I know you're tired, but we're just chatting stuff. Why hasn't the police ever been able to deal with the illegal taxi man that Jamaica just went over there.
No. They legalized them, you know.
They did?
Yeah, years ago they legalized them. Yeah. One time it was very illegal. You're right, but they legalized them, so they were able to. How influential becomes when people in the community now become much more West Indian in terms of who are in the political parties. They're able to get it legalized, so the vans that run along Utica or Flatbush, they become legalized. Yeah, most of them. Even though nowadays somebody's saying Uber take the style. Uber take that van still run pretty well actually. They weren't as much as they were before. When it was really legal, it was very lucrative. But now if you become legal, you get insurance and all sort of stuff, and some people can't bother with that. Yeah. Can't bother with that at all. All right, Catastrophic, I got my bed.
Yeah, man.
Keep your battery up. I'll link it tomorrow. I'll link it tomorrow because I want some more information about things I go. Especially in the middle of the day. Middle of the day tomorrow when it's supposed to hit in its zenith.
One of the conversations. I don't have any bloody battery by then. Because everybody be calling. But I'll give you a shout out, man.
All right, bless. Yeah, man. Cool. That was Cataract people.
Because right across the island, we can accommodate maybe over 20,000 persons. But we have not seen a large take-up so far of the shelters provided. And that is because the main impact of the hurricane...
This was the Prime Minister earlier.
But we're seeing an increase in the number of persons moving into the shelters that are provided.
And do you feel like, following the storm, do you feel like you'll have the resources you need for, potential rescue operations, food, water supplies, fuel?
Well, Anderson, if we're hit by a Category 5 hurricane, it will take far more resources than Jamaica has to recover. But we have prepared with a multi-layered system of response. So within the first 2 weeks, we should be able to mount a humanitarian response, and we should be able to address immediate needs. But the long-term recovery and the medium-term recovery would require support.
And what have you seen in past hurricanes? What's been the biggest issue in the wake of past events like this?
Well, certainly in Beryl, which we faced last year, infrastructure was the main issue. If we get this Category 5 hurricane, there would be major damage to our road infrastructure, bridges, drains, and possibly some damage to ports and airports. We have a recovery plan for roads, airports, and ports, so we expect that we'll be able to mount that very rapidly.
Also, in the wake of something like this, how concerned are you about security issues?
Well, we have a security plan which is quite robust and which has been very effective. So far, we have not had any break in public order, no reports of looting or any other threat to public order. Our security forces have been mobilized and they have been very effective so far, and we expect that they will continue to be effective in maintaining law and order.
So some Jamaican officials have talked about problems with misinformation, fake videos. What have you been seeing? How big a problem? What kind of problems does that cause?
It is a big problem, but not bigger than anywhere else in the world. Clearly, in the age of social media, the citizen journalist is a phenomenon that we all have to address. It's part of freedom of the press. We defend freedom of the press in Jamaica. But our strategy is to informationalize our citizens. So we are constantly facing the citizens, giving them information for them to be able to make the right decision and discern what is true and what is not true.
Well, Prime Minister, I appreciate your time. I know how busy you are.
Thank you for having me.
Well, at least your Prime Minister sounds better than the US President, or something I have to say. At least he can speak without a teleprompter and be cogent and make sense. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Brogard don't sound bad on TV at all. Brogard can't talk to himself. It's a good thing for you, Brogard. Brogard make things sound like they're well situated, well organized, and that even in the light of the impending challenging situation, that they have their best efforts, or they have set things up well. Let's hope it materializes that way. So let me say good night. If you send me that thing, Jerome, I'll put it up tomorrow morning. Yes, Andrew can read and write and Trump can. I truly agree with that. Andrew never have no rich father for give him $400 million. So you have to go to school. I'm sending him to school, but never really learn nothing. Stop being a playboy. But anyway, let me say good night, people. For each and every one of you are in Jamaica, please be careful. If things get out of hand, buckle down. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to get problems with the weather. Find a good place. And I hope you have bought enough food. Because some people leave them things short, you know. As them said, tomorrow you can't really go nowhere. One casino, man, bankrupt about 3 casinos in Atlantic City. And enough more things. Bankrupt hotel, you know about something hotel one time. The Palace, whatever it was in New York. But anyway, we talk about Trump another time. Please be safe, people. I dropped it. That's the email there, Jerome. So I dropped it there. So please be careful, people. All right? Be careful and stay safe. IT said storm will not push from its weather the course. But that's what the storm pushed out I see and not come hit no land thing. But we'll be back tomorrow. Not with regular programming, with weather programming. So look out for that. Maybe spend about an hour or so tomorrow and different points of the day, just jump on and talk about some things. All right, people? So have a good night. Thanks for staying up with me. It's about, almost 1 o'clock. If you're in Jamaica, hopefully you can sleep sound. And more importantly, hope you'll be safe. All right, everyone? Have a good night and peace out. No outro music this time. All right, thanks, Jerome. I'll put it up tomorrow morning when I come on. All right, Jerome. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, sir. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.